We all have a dream, right? A goal, some kind of vision for our lives. But, you know, there's this brutal truth that we all have to face sooner or later. Yeah, you thought it was going to be that easy, didn't you? Just walk off into the sunset. But life doesn't work like that. It's got a test waiting for you. So, what are you going to do when life hits back? Because trust me, it will. It's going to punch you right in the mouth. It's not a matter of if it happens, it's when. And in that moment, when you're down for the count, what you do next, that's what defines everything. And listen, this punch, it's not a sign you took a wrong turn. This is the path. Every single big dream, every great thing you're chasing, it comes with resistance. It's just the price you got to pay to get in the game. I mean, every single day, life is looking at your dream and it's saying, all right, let's see how bad you really want this. It's going to throw everything at you, total chaos, all hell will break loose. And the point of all that pressure, it's just to see what you're actually made of. And this right here, this is where you draw a line in the sand. Look, you can't control the punch coming. You can't control the pain it causes. But the absolute worst thing you can do is let something you can't control take control of you. Your real power, it's not in stopping the hit. It's in deciding how you're going to respond to it. Okay, so this is where we have to completely shift our perspective. A lot of people see a setback and they think, oh, I'm failing or I'm just not good enough. But that is a huge, huge misunderstanding of how growth actually happens. Think about it like this, right? You don't walk into a gym and get mad at the heavy weights. Of course not. You know those weights are the very things that are going to build your strength. Well, life is exactly the same. All this heavy stuff you're dealing with, it's been put there to make you stronger. It's either going to break you or it's going to make you. So we have to completely redefine what failure even means. Failure isn't the end of the road. It's part of the process. It's like the tuition you pay for success. You only truly fail when you decide to stay down. Just think about that for a second. Show me something, anything, that has grown into something beautiful that didn't have some dirt on it. You can't. The setbacks, the people doubting you, the pain, the loss, all of that, that's just dirt. And what is dirt? It's fertilizer. It's the nutrients. It's the very stuff your seed needs to push through the dark and grow into what it was always meant to be. You have to have some dirt on you if you want to grow. All right, now if you are ever on the edge of quitting, if you're thinking, I just can't take any more, there is one thing I need you to remember. You have got to remember what you've already put into this. No, seriously, stop for a second and think about it. What has this dream already cost you? What have you already poured into this thing? What have you sacrificed? Because you've already paid a steep price. All those sleepless nights, maybe friendships you lost along the way, all the sweat, all the tears, the countless hours you can never get back, all those sacrifices you made. You've invested way too much. You've put your blood, your sweat, your soul into this journey. And quitting now, it doesn't just end the dream. It makes all that payment for nothing. And that's the bottom line, isn't it? All that pain, every single sacrifice, it deserves a payout. It deserves a reward. You owe it to yourself to see this thing through and finally collect on what you've already paid for. So this brings us to a decision point, a moment in time that could literally determine the rest of your life. It's the choice to stop seeing yourself as a victim of your circumstances and to start seeing yourself as something else, something much more powerful. You have to adopt a new identity. You are the warrior. You are the problem solver. You're not someone who's soft or weak. A warrior's honor isn't about never falling down. No way. It's found in always trying, always getting back on your feet. So here's your new game plan. It's simple. First, you get control of your emotions. You run them, they don't run you. Second, you take the word quit out of your vocabulary. Just get rid of it. It doesn't exist anymore. And third, yeah, you can rest. You're human, but you put a clock on it. And when that timer goes off, you get your butt back up and you get back to the grind. You know, so many of us, when we hit one of those dark tunnels in life, our first instinct is just to turn and run. It's terrifying, right? You feel trapped. But if you can just find the courage to stay in that tunnel, to keep putting one foot in front of the other, even when you can't see the light, something incredible happens. Your eyes start to adjust, and what was once just pure darkness, that becomes your path forward. This is the ultimate mindset right here.
The only person who should feel defeated is the one who was too scared to even step into the ring. When you give it everything you've got, I'm talking 120%, when you leave it all out on the field, there's no such thing as defeat. There's only effort, and there's honor in that.
So the ball's back in your court. The pain you're feeling right now, I know it's real, but it's temporary. It will pass. But the reward for pushing through it, the person you become because you refuse to quit, that lasts forever. Look, at the end of the day, you are the only person who can truly stop you. So, what's it going to be? What's your next move?